last season. And Roethlisberger hangs in the pocket, throws, and on the run, catch is made by Connor.
Yards through the air. 15-year veteran. Throws it on 3rd and 10. Lofts it. Tipped and intercepted. Devin McCourty with the pick. Patriots take over.
A tremendous play by Gilmore as he keeps Parker from that ball. The reaction by McCourty, and another big play by the defense. But look how high Gilmore had to go with his right hand to knock that ball away from Parker.
Yeah, Crusher losing his head in that moment after the brilliant play. Fitzpatrick, a dart, knocked away. Tried to get it to Preston Williams. Stephon Gilmore, one of the best at his position in the league, makes the play for New England. Two-time Pro Bowler. Gilmore said that defensively they felt good about what they did in training camp. They were just excited to go up against somebody else last week. Actually playing right guard at camp. He's now the starter at left tackle. Fitzpatrick sprint out, intercepted, and goodbye. Stephon Gilmore, touchdown on a pick six. And he burned his former teammate in Buffalo, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That's his 19th career interception, and the first time he's taking one back for a touchdown. Never throw late over the middle, exactly what Fitzpatrick did, trying to get the ball into Parker. And Gilmore with his second huge play that results in an interception. This one results in a pick six.
Stephon Gilmore, highly skilled. They signed him to the 5-year, $65 million deal. Going for it on 4th and 23. Catch underneath to Grant.
Comes to the run game.
They need the 35, second down and 21, and here goes Falk going deep, and Gilmore! Did he get it? Nope. He almost had his second in as many weeks. Adam Gase called Gilmore the best quarterback in pro football.
He makes a great catch, but I think he lands out of bounds before both feet have a chance to touch in.
Good call, Rich.
Good adjustment. Looks like a receiver there, doesn't he?
He does, yes. He had a 54-yard interception return for a touchdown last week in Miami, the first of his career. Pro Football Focus had him rated the #1 cornerback in the game a year ago.
He just plays with confidence. You know, he's equally as effective when he's down around the line of scrimmage and press coverage. He can play off.
7 in the secondary for the Patriots. Bell chased by Jason McCourty, Winovich, and Gilmore. 7. Well, Van Noy was pressuring the pocket. They go to Robbie Anderson, drilled by Gilmore. Gain of about 3 to 4, well shy of the first. And downs it goes back to New England on a gain of 4 right there. Gilmore living up to the reputation as pro football's best cornerback with a nice open field tackle here.
Robbie Anderson had no chance here. He just did everything he possibly could just to hold on to the football. Stephon Gilmore is right there in his grill.
Lines up next to Barkley. Extra protector. Barkley, a wobbler. It's caught. John Brown could not get to the goal line. Stephon Gilmore wraps him up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Now John Brown only weighs 180 pounds. Just doesn't have quite enough power. Pretty good tackle here by Gilmore too.
McCoy to Sims outside. And fortunately, I didn't have to endure that. This is Chris Thompson, and Chris Thompson, with some running room, has a first down before he is bumped out of bounds.
2nd down and 7. Pass is high in the air and picked. Simon is back there to grab it out of the air, and an early takeaway for this Patriots defense.
Well,
that's where this Patriots defense has been opportunistic. I mean, they take advantage of the chances that they get. There is a flag on the field. You can see the spacing. You've got Golden Tate on the
illegal blindside block.
So no foul. And on the tip, there's John Simon with his first pick of the year.
Yeah, the spacing that they have between Golden Tate and then Red Ellison, it's a throw that's behind him, but it's a tough throw for any quarterback to make, to try to navigate a tight end who's in the middle of your throwing lane.
And it's 3rd and 5. Quick throw and nearly picked by Gilmore. Opponents are now 8 for 64 on 3rd downs against this New England defense.
And
pass is picked by Gilmore. And that is number 3 for Daniel Jones.
Well, just not a good read by Daniel Jones. There was safety help. So you've got underneath coverage. You can see he cheats over this way, and he just does not read it. He thinks it's single coverage on the outside, or he loses sight of the corner, thinking that he can then just drop that in.
Gilmore there for the Patriots.
Harmon, and you're going to see the pre-snap read, they disguise it. So then he goes over the top. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, he knows that he has safety help, so he's able to stay underneath. He doesn't have to go anywhere.
Looks like their final play with the wind on offense for the Giants, and it's broken up. Gilmore in coverage on the rookie Darius Slayton. And it's 4th down. The punt team will come on for the Giants.
Yeah, just a lot of tight coverage. Jocelyn at the top of that route, little contact there. I personally like the no call. Mike, what'd you think?
Exactly. This tight coverage timed it perfectly. Did not significantly hinder the receiver.
As he got rid of it, no flag thrown on that.
Yeah, and the umpire was looking right at it.
Here's one down the sideline, broken up. Great coverage by Gilmore on Slayton. He's an all-pro out there on the edge, Stephon Gilmore, and he shows you why.
Yeah, he's awfully good. The entire secondary has got the ability. There's a chance, but Gilmore comes in and you know, he has it. Slayton has it right there, punches it out. It's great work. Great ball skills right there.
Running down, they let him get it off. Pressure off the edge, floater, and another interception, and it's Gilmore, and here's the return. As McCourty had the pressure coming in on Darnold, he floated it, and Gilmore feasted on it. They just don't stop. This Patriots defense does it again. Interception of the year. You never hesitate in saying he's the best cornerback right now in football.
There's zero hesitation in my voice. He is.
Clear on their offensive line.
We saw Robinson on the sideline, 3rd and 10 over to Beckham. Beckham blockers out in front. Not going to get the 10 yards they need. Got 7 from the New England 33. It's going to Chubb. He cuts it outside wisely. Here's a 3rd and 13. Mayfield's pass almost intercepted. Gilmore knows he could have had it, which would have been his 4th of the season.
Well, this is not a decision you want to make here. I think he thinks Gilmore is guarding Beckham, and he falls off. He's waiting right there, and that should have been intercepted, going the other way. Fortunate by Baker Mayfield that actually didn't turn into points, really, to going the other way.
Purdue tonight with a win. Cushion over Pittsburgh as the catch is made here.
And that's an Achilles heel or something they can stop the next week.
Rushing 4 on 3rd and 8. Wentz's pass. And there is no flag. As Gilmore was on the coverage, Matthews was the target.
I mean, Gilmore does as good a job as I see anyone down the field, looking at the quarterback, diving, keeping usually his backhand off of you a little bit, and then reaching with a front hand. He makes more plays defense down the field than anybody on stuff like that. Look at it, they want to.
On 2nd and 6. Good job picking up a blitzer, and the pass to Ertz leave him about 2 yards short, and Gilmore brought him right down.
Well, Zach Ertz is really a matchup nightmare, and it's not just him. I think this whole thing, and it's just a good choice route. You can go up and break out, break in.
Round pick Dillard at left tackle. He's gotten a lot of snaps, a lot of starts. Aguilar for 5.
On 2nd down and 10, they fake the handoff. Pass caught by Witten. And his progress stopped by Gilmore. 3rd down coming up. High snap. Prescott caught it. Pass is picked. Intercepted by New England and Stephon Gilmore.
Talked about this matchup coming in. Starts with a bad snap. That's very disturbing for a quarterback when you got to take your eyes off the field. But still yet, Gilmore is in man coverage. These are hard things to cover for a defensive back when you've got man coverage and a good receiver with speed running across the field. Gilmore has every bit the same amount of speed as Amari Cooper. A ball thrown behind, and once again, the Patriots take advantage of.
Surgery is Connor Williams on 1st down. Pollard trying to get to the edge. Brought down by Gilmore. Prescott throws, end zone, broken up. Witten the target. Patrick Chung was back there defending and made that dive. Gilmore went after the football and almost came up with it.
Yeah, and this is how New England's different in their man coverage. Most of the time when teams are in man coverage, they're just locked on the man. And that's where it basically ends. But for these guys, they're still able to have eyes on the quarterback. So for a team that plays so much man coverage, they're still able to create the interceptions. Typically, most interceptions come in zone coverages. But Gilmore, because he's cluing Prescott, he almost makes a big play for another interception in the red zone.
Darwin Thompson in the game. There's a little flip over to Hill.
Go to block everyone up, take our shot.
There's the shot, and Watkins unable to bring it down. Back shoulder throw was there.
It was a perfect throw. Watkins got a hand. Gilmore plays it really well, usually at the top, but there's a flag on the play, I believe.
Yep, line of scrimmage far side. And pre-snap penalty against the Chiefs.
Illegal formation, offense. The tackle was left uncovered. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Well, that means the tackle left uncovered. Someone on the top of the screen has to be on the line of scrimmage. And everyone was off the line. You need 7 guys on, and you see them all and say, we need to get to him faster.
Here's McCoy with a big hole. And Gilmore wraps him up, but including a 3rd and 19 conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Stop 2 yards short. Finds Kelsey. Where do they mark this? Ball comes out. That whistle at the end. You can hear the whistle. All kinds of things to figure out. Where's the forward progress?
Well,
you think this crowd is restless before this play? The call on the field was overturned. Jerome Boger telling us during the break, they didn't wait, that it was a fumble, in fact. And they're going to have the football at the 43, but still denied the chance. You can hear the whistle there to have the scoop and the possible run back for the touchdown.
2nd down and 8. And it's Mixon again. And Mixon able to escape. Joe Mixon, what a run. Still on his feet. And Mixon finally dragged down at the 33-yard line. Dalton, and it's incomplete. Was looking for Erickson, and Gilmore had tight coverage for the Patriots.
When you run a quick slant like Erickson did, you cannot stop as you start to come inside. Boom, he works inside, and then he just doesn't have enough momentum to run away from Gilmore. Gilmore, great change of direction, great length, great strength. So that matchup that he's going up against.
Dalton was looking for him here. Gilmore picks Picks it off, and what a catch that was. 5th interception of the season for Stephon Gilmore, and that was a beauty for the corner.
Gilmore was asked, I think it was this week or maybe even last week, if he could help the Patriots out at receiver. He said, well, I'll do whatever they ask me to do. I'm looking at that body control. There's one arm behind the guy he's covering, and then he catches the ball in the right pocket. Just a tremendous play by Gilmore. I talked about his length.
On 1st and 15, Dalton picked off. Gilmore down the sideline. See you later. Touchdown, New England. 2nd pick of the day for Stephon Gilmore. Back-to-back weeks with a pick 6 by Andy Dalton.
When you understand pass rush, you can also anticipate at the other end. Gilmore's looking at his defensive alignment, knowing that they look like they're going to pressure Andy Dalton, and he knows that Andy Dalton is going to have to get rid of the ball a little earlier than what he would like to. That ball thrown a little late behind Tyler Boyd, and Gilmore there just to take it to the house.
The New England defense now has 5 touchdowns this season. 3 pick 6s, 2 on fumble returns, and the extra point is good. 2nd career pick 6 for Gilmore, and it's 27-10. A pick 6 for Bleedy Ray Wilson, but Dalton went up to get it. Dalton throwing here and nearly intercepted for a 3rd time by Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, he threw that one on the line just a little too much because Boyd had a step on Gilmore. So throw that ball to the back pylon. Don't throw it on a line where Gilmore has a chance to go up and high point it and take it away from Boyd.
Back to Sanu, though. You've got to think at some point the Patriots will break out his arm because they know what they've got.